What's clapping?
What to do? Wait, can we do that again? I have been on BoxMac. I have been on all of these Red Cow related shows. I hang out with a bunch of dudes. It's a total sausage party all the time. And that's pretty much the story of my life. I have never done makeup. I have never done the girly thing. And I thought, this is the time. I'm 30. I gotta get in on this now. And I thought, who can show me that? Paula. You are the most ridiculous, feminine, coffee drinking, makeup wearing, UGG wearing, I don't know, something about jeggings.
The term you see nowadays is MUA or MUA, makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for about 13 years. How long does your makeup usually take you?
4 minutes.
Sorry, okay. I'm not judging you, it's just cute in comparison to how long I can spend.
I don't even use a mirror.
You don't use a mirror?
No.
Girl, you just like patting around your face thinking you're just not gonna know where stuff is. We're coming from different ends of the spectrum. I mean,
I'm on the spectrum.
we're gonna get you into the glitter spectrum. It's gonna be great.
Glitter bitches.
Yes, glitter bitches. That's awesome. Oh, I love that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah! Sorry. Let's go shopping! Shopping! The reason you go to Sephora, I'll tell you girls. Ulta, yeah, you get deals. Sephora is great because if you buy a product and you use it and you don't like it at home, you can return it. And you don't even need the receipt, you just need your license.
So you need a license to buy makeup now. This is new since I was a child. I want to get a coffee though because I think I need one like you do. That's like necessary.
Hi Red Cow Loves, I'm Paula D and we're about to go shopping.
We made it to Sephora. I brought John for backup because I gotta contend with, I don't know what this is gonna be like in there.
Frankie, this right here is the future of retail. These long strip malls with individually branded and individually styled stores. They've had strip malls forever, right? But they usually have a very similar look all the way across. That's not the case anymore.
No, it's my favorite. There's some energy. First thing we need to get you is probably like a good foundation. Makeup Forever is expensive. It's not vegan, but it is the best foundation out there. But we can probably find another one. I mean, I use Neutrogena, but oh, you want to do all powder? How are you gonna? Well, contouring might be tricky with just powder.
I can't even do like eyeliner and like mascara and looky things.
I feel like when you ask me to these things, it's like when I go to the barber and they ask me what kind of haircut I want, and I have no idea what the terminology is to even like say, sure, you know, over the ears, under the ears, around the nose.
Clipper number 5.
Yeah.
It all looks a little dirty and powdery to me.
She wants like a powder base. She's also vegan, so I was trying to keep it, you know, cruelty free. So, God, look at the naked illuminated. I want it. I want it all. Don't let me spend any money today. This is all about Nina.
Nina and Nina's money. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. You're so excited.
Yeah, I know.
It's like candy for you.
It really is.
I can't eat any of it.
Oh my God.
I don't even see prices on anything. How do you know what
34.
Right there.
John might need a foundation.
I need lots of things.
Oh, look it.
Gluten-free ain't vegan.
Yeah, it doesn't say,
Why would you need to be gluten-free with? I thought it was about ingesting gluten.
Some people believe it's in through your skin and pores and everything as well.
I mean, makeup wouldn't contain wheat
it doesn't
products.
have a... I memorized all the cruelty-free logos. I don't see it on this.
The tree of
It
Gondor.
must be the list.
Vegan and free of inflammatory 5.
There's an eyedropper of some kind.
But you don't put it in your eye.
If you needed concealer and you needed to like be very precise, it's just another way. They're always trying to come up with a new way to apply
Looks like a baby
concealer.
bottle.
The store is like perfectly lit. It's like got beautiful, continuous, natural temperature lighting, which I guess is exactly what you'd want in a place like that.
All right, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take you out of your comfort zone. The reason a lot of girls like liquid is because it's movable powder. It's always painty. Like you can't really get in there and work with your face with powder.
Makeup.
First, say,
The color is pale.
no, I'm looking at your veins, sweetheart. See how mine look green? Yours look blue, so that means that you have a cooler tone to your skin. Some makeup artists say that you actually can go a little bit darker with your face now because that's kind of the style, is to look a little bit more tan.
Did you know any of that shit?
So,
Not
But I
a
was
single
hoping-
bit.
Do you feel a little out of place here?
I mean, obviously, but no more than like, say, a Bed Bath & Beyond.
How many people of your gender/size do you think come into this store on a
4/0.
The bag is like already gross. It's like pre-gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
What's Paula trying to do? There's like a little station.
I know you can't see in the mirror, but this is kind of how you do it.
I can see in the mirror.
I
meant Nina, moron.
I'm in the camera, moron.
You hold up your foundation to your neck. That's the best way to see if it matches. Like you do that, and you can check your wrist too, but your wrist can be a little deceiving. I feel like under the neck right here.
That's where all the good grub is.
Yeah. Are you okay going a little tanner?
Yeah.
I don't want to push my Sicilianness on you.
DJ Tanner.
That looks like a good match.
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little. Ooh. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
I can't even see the
Look at how shimmery that. Are you for real?
I can't see where you applied the makeup. Meaning it must be a match.
The point is to not to match exactly. It's
Yes.
to accentuate.
Johnny is correct. I've used a lot of makeup. I can tell you right now, this is a great formula. It's probably fairly light. It doesn't look like it would irritate your skin. It won't be. I can understand if you want to wear powder, if you don't want that heavy feeling. I sympathize with that because I don't like that either, and it wears out your skin really quick. But I feel like this seems light, and it's kind of everything we want.
Nina's very pretty. Do you have any concerns about making her less pretty accidentally?
Yes, because Nina is a fresh face beauty. See, I like to wear a lot of makeup because I like to accentuate my features. There's sort of a standard in beauty where I feel like girls who are less ethnic looking don't really play up their features, whereas someone like me who has heavier eyebrows and crazy big eyes, I like to play up my features a lot. You know,
I want to be played up.
So, but
I wanna be
I'm not.
accentuated.
I mean, I look at makeup I did 2 years ago, and I'm like, oh my God, what was that?
This is
oh my
why
God.
it takes 3 to 4 hours.
You've got one item now.
One item.
We've been here about. I'm not trying to rush you, but we've been here about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's fine. How many more items do we need to find?
Maybe about 6.
Okay, so we're looking at about
6 is
2
probably
hours.
6 is probably a little.
Under eye concealer for sure, because I get really bad shadowy eyes.
Okay, Tarte has the best one.
Whoops, I broke.
What just happened?
I damaged a fixture.
It's all magnetic?
Yes, the whole thing is.
The entire store is magnetic.
Well, because if the brand goes away, they can just get rid of the magnet.
You're gonna get Nina a primer? This is like painting a house?
Okay. Girls always ask me, Paula, how come your makeup stays good so long? Let me tell you, it's called Prima. Buy it, invest in it.
I need mine to last at least 16 to 24 hours a day.
We might need to get you a setter.
An Irish setter.
Makeup is stages.
We also need to get her new gutters, and I'm thinking some new soffits.
I think new soffits.
Break your face. This one is the best. Everybody loves this one. You can't beat Tots.
I want to be like everyone else.
It's like throwing $50 bills
Do you
into
want
the
a
shopping
sitting
bag.
couch?
Did you disappear off into men's fragrances?
Yes, I've been wanting a new scent for a while. And I'm just sampling.
John and I decided to leave and go to the cafe next door.
Yeah.
They were taking an extraordinary amount of time.
In European, I've been shopping with my two sisters before. When we were just getting in there, it took us 20 minutes to get to the first product about. And so I estimated it would take like 2.5 hours. And I was exaggerating a little, but I really do think it'll take at least 90 minutes total. The makeup things that you and I could identify, like lipstick, right? We know what lipstick is. Eyeshadow, I mean, we've heard the term. Nail polish, will they even remember? Is that even part of this thing? Or is that not part of the makeup thing?
Yeah, unclear.
Unclear. Like, I could just take a picture of Nina and adjust all the things based on the names of the things that they were selling, like color corrector, pre-primer, like tone neutralizer. But, you know, what do I know?
Sure.
I just like a lemon cake. They finished. 2 bags.
No, this is mine.
Oh, that's yours.
I broke down.
She was told that she was going to get like 20% off at the end, and then she threw in like
Sephora never
a
has
$65 item.
Just give me the total.
No.
Come on, Paula. Just put it out.
$88.
You spent $88?
Some of it's Christmas presents.
All right. Well, that justifies it. What did we spend?
$333.48.
What's in the bag?
We're going to go over it when we get home.
So pretty.
Paula, you're looking at that like I look at new mineral specimens that I just bought.
I did not know they sold this in the US. I am just really happy. A girl in the store was wearing it, and like I was like obsessed with her eyes. Like
It has some very pretty colors.
her eyes looked like pink disco balls.
I love the wide aisles, which for me is a real privilege. We're here in Fall River, Massachusetts at the Sears outlet. You think Sears, you think it's going out of business, which definitely is. But, Nina, it is the only Sears branded name store that opens new locations. About 180 in the US, and they open a couple a year. Merchandise that didn't sell at Sears. This is the oldest store in this plaza by far. A 3-pack of kayaks. This is actually a very good deal for this pedal set. It's so open. It's so much more open than normal retail. It's a smoker, so you can smoke meats in it. This is a new big thing, isn't it? Like home meat smoking. Almost identical to my own, except it's got one additional warming burner.
We bought our electric stove from here.
We did.
These ranges are very strange. Nothing's really missing per se. So it started at like 1154, now it's down to 1006. Who knows how low it'll go? The house I grew up in as a child had a double oven. This is a camouflage chest freezer.
So no one will see your freezer.
First of all, it's not going to hold up very well.
600 for a freezer?
For a freezer.
You're paying a big premium on the camouflage. How do you feel about modern fridges?
I don't have one. I'm not a huge fan of stainless steel. I don't think it really looks all...
I like nice cold water right in the front.
Yeah, I like that. How do you feel about these, like the side by side?
Side by side? I don't know if I need that much freezer space.
Well, if you like me and you like to stock up.
What if there's a big sale on frozen chicken?
That's right.
Sale.
39 cents a pound. Are you going to be caught without freezer space? 2079, you know.
But look, it's got this great, like, weird middle drawer.
This is like a temporary working fridge. The fridges go on.
Miles and miles of fridge. No one wants a fridge. Or everyone wants a fridge.
Everyone's just going out to eat and getting fast food.
I love the wide aisles, which for me is a real privilege. Honestly, if I was going to buy a scratch and dent refrigerator, I would go to Lowe's, because Lowe's bunks things down way more than this to scratch.
You're kidding.
That one has water, this one doesn't. How do you compare these products?
You need like a fridge analyst to help you.
Look at this strange fridge. This is a counter depth fridge. It's actually much less deep than a normal fridge.
Whoa. Do you believe when they give you the energy
I
information?
think it's generally pretty accurate. $40 a year.
Do you believe that?
I think that's right. That's not that much. It's well insulated. You don't open it all that much. Compared to the chest freezer, I feel like there's not nearly as much room.
It's going to cost you $12 extra a
I
year
don't
to run
want
this
to do that,
thing.
Nina. I don't want to spend $12 extra a year to run a upstanding, not as big freezer. Right around here in 1992 was where the video games were. Atari games. They had tons of Atari games for sale. Haven't seen an Atari game here in years.
Maybe they'll make a comeback.
I am completely lost in fridges. Do you want to try to make a guess about how many fridges they have?
Around 400. 400 fridges?
Yeah, a couple questions?
No, we're just looking for now. That's an apartment size fridge. There's another nice one over here, Nina.
But there's 399 other options.
All right, we're exiting fridges. They're not really pink tools. They're just pink-handled tools.
Oh my god, somebody showed us this once.
Introducing Mac Magic. The Mac Magic secret is a unique stirring mechanism that blends food evenly while the spatula lifts food from the bottom so it never burns. Now mac and cheese is fast and easy, just $29.99.
It's only $10.
Yeah, we
I
gotta.
think we should.
Of all the products, I didn't expect to see it.
All right, Nina's got one. It's got a strainer in it too. Do you own iron, Nina? You have it in your house?
I take them out of the washing machine, hang them up to dry. You don't get it as regular.
Frankie, you've never had need to iron a shirt for a formal occasion?
I never have.
You know, I always press the Box Mac chef's costume before a show.
Do you have a steamer?
Well, no, I actually do old-fashioned ironing. My father still irons his shirts every week, five shirts every week.
Wow.
He irons.
I don't think I have a reputation for having unironed clothes.
No, I don't think I do either. It's kind of cool.
It's from the Quirky brand.
I like that they're kind of honest with their list prices.
Yeah, it costs what it costs, folks.
Yeah, like these party cup lights. Yeah, $4.99.
A colorful knife set?
If they had another one of the collapsible strainers, I could use it for Box Mac. I need one more because when we do 3B,
Yeah.
I have them all pending.
Kind of a limited inventory of emoji
You
pillows.
can only feel
Yeah.
two ways.
You're crying because the deals are so good, or you're just kind of sticking your tongue out because you don't really care.
We recently bought a new treadmill and a new elliptical. When you buy stuff that you want to have last, you need to buy it from a...
Reputable deal. Test that mattress out. Let me know, Nina. I'll test that for you.
Too big.
I'll try this one from the side.
It can't take you.
No, they're not jump compliant.
It's foamy.
I don't like foamy. They're too hot. $300 a seat. You could have a drink. I could have a drink.
Yep, we can put our candy in. It comes in a box, and then you unroll it.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Would you pay $500 for what appears to be a chair that came from Savers?
You can get them on Craigslist for cheap because people always get rid of them.
Selling you a catch-all drawer.
Hey, this is the kind of thing we got.
Black Friday sale.
For anything, about the same price.
Whoa. You could have come here all along.
Can you use your My Way points here?
No, you can't.
Just to update everybody, Nina and I have not gotten our My Way points from our siding yet.
Oh.
Snow thrower?
Well, it doesn't blow the snow, so I mean, it is just an accuracy
Does
thing,
it
right?
throw the snow?
Yeah, it does. It grinds it up there and then shoots it up.
What is a throw versus a blow? It's blow if it's done through air pressure. It's throw if it's done with an engine.
I guess so.
They must be like, what the hell are they shopping for? Fridges? Snowblowers? What? Everything we offer?
Perhaps a last-minute washer on our way out. It's a gas appliance. Save you tons of money on the electric bill. Do you know what your electric monthly bill is?
It's probably like $60 a month.
Okay.
You happy with your purchase?
Well, that's it.
Glitter Bitches with Paula and Nina.
Hi, Paula.
Hi, Nina.
I'm gonna put in my earrings because we're filming Glitter Bitches today, and I wanna.
Hey, what's up?
So last time we got together,
Yes.
you took me to a store and coached me through spending a ton of money. But you're telling me there's a way I can spend less money.
There's a lot of what's called makeup dupes. Have you ever heard of that term?
No, it sounds kind of cruel, mean. I am a makeup dupe, and today we're gonna talk makeup dupes.
Makeup dupes are basically a comparable formula for high-end products at a little bit of a cheaper price.
We're still not looking at like the cheapest you could go, but if you want good quality makeup, but cheaper than somewhere like Sephora or a dedicated makeup place, that's what Paula informs me we're doing. How do you know like what good dupes are?
You can usually go online, usually Pinterest, and find something where girls will swear, people will swear that the product is comparable.
What's Pinterest?
You know what? You just go on the app, you type in makeup dupes. It really depends on what you're looking for.
What's an app?
The thing about CVS when you go in, even though it seems cheaper, you have to be careful because you can wind up spending just as much. Maybe not $300, but
So we're going to CVS, but CVS isn't the only option you could go to, right? Do they have the exclusive
CVS is the
on
only
dupes?
option. They have the beauty club. If you spend a certain amount at CVS, they put you in this thing called the beauty club with your extra care card, and then you get coupons. One year I got into the top 12% of CVS savers, and
You're really doubling down on this. I thought she might be like maybe Walgreens, maybe Target.
No. I once spent, the total was like $50, and I started putting in those coupons. I got it down to $13.
Today on Extreme Glitter Couponing.
I like Walgreens, they're my pharmacy. I love the one in Quincy. When it comes to saving money on makeup, I just feel like CVS is the best. Target marks it up slightly, but they have more, so then you end up spending more. Target is like a black hole. All I know is if I don't see a CVS, a Dunkies, and a Tedeschi's, 5-mile radius, I'm like, where am I? How can you not love CVS? Massachusetts institution.
You doing the one hand thing?
I don't know what we're doing.
It's so you seem thinner.
That's not going to help with me.
Gorgeous out. I love this weather.
Where's your winter jacket?
I don't need a jacket. I'm from New England. This is Jess, and this is Allie. Allie's my little sister. Jess is her best friend.
They know all about this stuff. It's amazing.
Paula, I never shop at CVS.
John, I don't understand that. My auntie Lisa, when I was a young teenage girl, she explained to me about the extra care. She showed me the coupons.
Paula, I helped design the extra care system. You know the big long receipts you get? I designed those receipts. The only con I've ever heard about it is it's way too much paper. You get way too many receipts. But there you go. Here's the market for it.
Every time I'd go in there, it'd be like $40, $30, but then I'd put the coupons in and it would be like 15.
It sounds like
maybe
so
10.
much work.
Look, saving money with coupons, I'm all about.
This is
What do you normally buy at CVS besides makeup?
lady products. Sometimes I get snacks.
I'm going to buy snacks today. I'm looking for a snack.
Okay, the wind is cold.
I always love these doors in CVS. I wonder if they're still using my printer. I haven't been in here in years. I'll be able to tell just by the sound.
What? I don't print my coupons.
Everyday life.
Do you spend a lot of time with Paula?
No. She's been driving with Paula.
Yeah.
I've been driving with Paula. I noticed that she had a baseball bat in the trunk.
I once scared a mugger off just by looking at him.
Did you not have makeup on?
That was
So John, this is a kiosk that you might have worked on?
Yeah, I've never seen this particular design. The old design used to be square and boxy. I had the printer at the bottom. I'm seeing some pretty good deals on nuts behind you. It's not working. Oh, there it is. Oh, they must have the loop very large. There's a very big loop inside of the receipts. That's why they didn't come out at first.
Here, hold that one.
You have so many coupons.
John, this should really appeal to you.
I'm so
Here's two.
pleased that this work I did in 2006.
John, do you assume CVS to just always be expensive?
Yeah, except when they go on sale, and then they're actually pretty good. Buy one, get one free for Lay's chips. And that's the same deal you'd get at a supermarket.
Good. CVS is the best.
CVS's now are as big as supermarkets were in 1985.
There's a powder for eyebrows. I only have a pencil, but you can also use a powder.
It's cruelty-free, but it's not vegan.
I feel like you could go much cheaper than this.
I don't know if you went to Walmart how much cheaper you'd get.
Why would you want to? Because you're putting this stuff on your face. Even for teenagers, like I always tell Allie, I'm like, be careful how much foundation you use, because I don't want you to wear out your skin. This is pretty good.
That's $10, isn't it? That's cheap.
Usually a palette this in Sephora like this would be like 50.
What are you dancing to?
I'm dancing to this music. I can't resist.
Did you tell the audience that these are Box Mac fans?
Do you watch every episode? No?
I don't have time.
Oh, okay.
They're very busy.
What is a 16-year-old so busy with?
Serious?
They have so much after school stuff.
You seem like the field hockey type to me.
No, lacrosse.
Okay, well, I was close. Preppy girl sport.
NYX is my favorite when I can't go to Sephora.
NYX.
There's a lot of makeup. I've never even noticed the makeup section.
I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
One thing that drives me crazy about drugstores is everyone has different stuff, and like I know there's certain things that I need and it doesn't have it, so then I have to go to another one. I was looking for NYX color correcting, but they don't have it here.
How much would you say your entire makeup collection is worth?
I'm not gonna say that number.
Make a guess.
Allie, don't.
Do it, Allie.
Over what Nina spent.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we knew that.
we do that.
3 times, 4 times?
I'd say it's in the 1700s range.
I think it's higher than that.
So,
I've had years to collect this
Sure,
stuff.
sure. As is tradition, Paula has to get things for herself as well.
I have coupons.
I have coupons. CYOUUPENS.
I think Physicians Formula is. Did they have that? We'll try that way.
Everybody wanted you to get a scent last time, John. Do you think today's the day for a scent?
I don't think you're going to find it at CVS.
Are you for real?
These are positioned everywhere in the store.
Oh, yeah, I have a million of
Everywhere.
those.
Cotton balls.
They're kind of not good for the environment. I feel guilty every time I use them.
I don't.
Let's get this one.
Everybody wants glitter on their face.
The whole
show is called Glitter. I got this one because I liked it for Nina.
Yeah, I bet.
This is a makeup dupe for Farsali, the liquid elixir. And
That sounds delicious. Like a wonderful pasta.
Farsali.
It's basically an oil for your face, kind of a pre-primer, and it kind of helps like the makeup settle nicely. And it has
Because I have
little
that
gold
horrible
flecks in
dry
it.
forehead problem.
We're gonna try it. This is
I've
the
been
thing.
duped.
Where did...
They're out.
I'm going to go follow John.
Follow John.
What I'm doing, Frankie, is I'm doing an inventory mental refresh. I haven't been in here in a few years. They have a lot of like pet foods. They have like smoke detectors. They have shopping carts that you can buy and, take away. All kinds of products I didn't know. For example, the CVS has pure vanilla extract, or corned beef, or sardines for some reason, which are on sale. 10 for 10, which is a great price for sardines. But who buys sardines?
They have a Mac section, including one we've never had, Gold Emblem.
Should we pick it up? Never had this one either. A pound? It's very expensive.
What's the dilemma?
Oh, she can't pick a snack.
And what's the general theme of the snack? Nuts.
Filling.
Look, I actually have to get these because they're my favorite. They're $1.49. It's just a big pile of sugar with sugar on top. But what kind of snack are you looking for?
Healthy because it's Paula.
In
It's
front of
Paula's
Paula.
money.
They don't have money of their own.
This is a typical teenage situation. Do you like nuts? Because nuts are a great filling snack.
I tell you what, I'll buy you anything you want.
Salt and pepper cashews. And you can never find them anywhere. You probably won't like salt and pepper cashews. They're real quiet taste.
You gotta be 75 and up. Oh my god, this is a new show. John shops with teens.
You don't like sugar? Sugar isn't your thing?
I like salt.
You like salt?
Get something chocolate and salty.
No.
That's what I'm
No, she doesn't want no sweet. She doesn't want no sweet.
You got piles of items there. I got piles of items.
Me too.
4 items at a CVS, Junt?
What's going on?
Salted cashews.
Frankie,
Pick out a lip color for
pick
your
out a
wife.
lipstick for Nina.
Can't take it out and see what the color is?
Ooh, that's why.
You have to judge based on the sticker.
That's another reason why it's hard to buy at a drugstore is because you kind of are taking a shot in the dark. We already have that color.
Well, that's the nice...
All right, fine.
It's like the color or not. You want to go a little redder? Super red.
Oh dear.
Whore red. Junt signing up for a extra care card?
That is correct then. Correct.
Frankie, I haven't seen salt and pepper cashews at sale in a retail establishment for probably 5 years, and I'm super excited about it. Maybe I'll stop in every now and then to get just a salt and pepper cashew. I don't know what's going on in there. Paul's trying to like rewrite the rules of time and space and gravity.
They couldn't find her account based on her email address or phone number.
But she's got the coupons in hand. She entered the information to get the coupons.
That's right. Massive line.
What the hell just happened?
They had the wrong phone number. Well, they had the right phone number on my CVS Extra Care card, but I wanted to change it. And Nina wanted to use my card because she doesn't go to CVS, so that I would
Trying to get her all the coupons for her and Auntie Lisa.
So we had 2 registers going. One kid was changing my phone number. The other woman was trying to like look up the
Figure
stuff.
out the email.
And then my card wouldn't slide, so she had to like put it in a plastic
And then Paula
bag.
had to tell me which coupons to use at my register because she was using different ones at her register.
You tied up both registers and made a massive line of old angry people.
They were just trying to buy Metamucil and toilet paper, and like we had the whole thing locked up.
And I just got like $15, $20 in extra bucks. I don't know how much you saved, but I saved $7.
And I signed up for an extra bucks card to save $2 on cashews.
This is not like a one-time thing. Like this happens all the time. It happens all the time. And I don't know why. I try to be like so chill and like.
You're not.
You don't want just a swing that's dedicated just for little tiny babies. You want a medium baby swing. We're in front of a retail establishment I have not been in probably 12 years. There was no Babies R Us branding at all.
But you're gonna have a baby now.
Yes, but Nina is having a baby.
How many weeks left?
13.
I hear baby stuff's outrageously expensive. I haven't priced baby stuff in a long time.
We're here mostly to be looky-loos.
Yeah.
And then to get a car seat because they will not let you leave the hospital without a car seat for your baby. The one we're going to be purchasing today is $200, and then we will need to buy an additional base, $80 just for the base.
You also can't do used ones.
Because they expire.
They expire.
But we have a gift card here, which you'll appreciate. We have a $200 gift card.
Now, one thing I don't understand, are these two physically divided stores that don't intersect anymore?
No, they're just decoratively divided.
Noisy pizza and an inaccessible entrance.
What's the first thing you think you would need?
A baby holding device. Baby storage, 101. Number 2 would be diaper bag. Kids gotta have your diaper accessories.
Did you know that they recommend that a baby sleep in your room for the first year now?
I mean, how can you really prevent SIDS? I mean, if you're gonna sleep, you could sleep right through the whole thing. This is clearly like the baby basic support area.
Yeah, life support. There's
Life
food,
baby
there's
support.
diapers. You're gonna keep them clean and fed.
Pedialyte oral solution, purified water for
I used to
babies.
feed this to my dog when my dog got sick.
Is it basically Gatorade without the sugar?
Nina used to get these like nausea lifesavers here.
It's called Preggy Pop Drops, and they keep you from getting too nauseous.
This is like a whole area of retail that I really have no purchase with. This seems okay-ish pricing, a little pricey. I don't know.
What do you look for in your diaper bag?
A large quantity for cheapness, just like with paper towels. You use the same paper towel buying rules, but you don't want to buy too many because you got all these different baby sizes.
We all grew up with like disposable diapers, but people do cloth diapers too.
Cloth diapers are fine if you have a separate washing machine to wash cloth diapers in.
There's a pre-wash system, and when she starts eating solid food, we'll probably stop. It's not really water soluble anymore.
Do they still recommend things like this, Nina?
They actually recommend that babies sleep with pacifiers. Again, I guess it helps them with SIDS. It keeps like their airway open and active. But when we were younger, yeah, everyone debated like, oh, they'll get too attached to it.
Yeah,
They'll
and
get
then you
nipple
get
confusion.
the teeth.
Yeah,
And
you gotta get special like orthodonture safe ones.
the last rev of baby knowledge I have is circa 92 when my sister was born. I was 12. The essentials haven't really changed. I mean, I could manage a baby. I've seen it done twice in my life.
I would watch that show.
I've never seen it. I'm a younger sibling, so.
You never got the experience. Like, what are all these bottles for? What are bottle liners? Does anyone even use bottle liners now? This is like non-essential baby maintenance.
Well, I think if your baby gets like a rash, it might be essential. There's nail clippers because they scratch up their face.
Oh, they do?
Don't you know that?
Oh, babies.
You do want to keep their mouth clean so they don't get thrush.
Thrush? When I was a wee baby, we had no such precautions of such things, and I have zero thrush.
Can you believe how small Nina still looks for a 26-week pregnant?
It's pretty amazing.
27 weeks, don't cut me short.
I mean, these red cow hoodies really hide the bump.
I don't have one, but they hide in your bump.
Oh, here they are. Preggy Pop Tarts. They're basically just sour candy. But these have like a lot less sugar and like fewer additives. So if you're worried about a potential growing fetus, I have a pillow similar to this that has saved my life.
This is a critical part of our bedroom.
Really? It looks like just comfortable for any human.
She can't really lay on her back at all. She hasn't been able to for months.
Yeah. Look at these cute baby robes. They're gorgeous. I would buy this one.
But I hear from people that like their babies never really use them because they're just kind of, it's like a wet dog.
It's baby paraphernalia that you don't really need, but it's cute.
It's for oohs and ahs at baby showers.
Very cute.
A Graco Snug Ride. This is like the competing model to what we're gonna get, which is the Chico Key Fit 30.
You can step down a little bit to a bargain basement baby. This is 130.
You really don't care about your baby?
No, I mean, how long do they really last? What's the expiry
It's either 3 or 5 years.
Okay, so it's
like,
one baby.
So these are infant ones. So these are only gonna last us like the first year. You can get convertible ones that then go up to toddlerhood.
Yeah, that's what we had.
I've just gone on what Frankie's sister said was good, and then she's gonna give us all kinds of accessories. Like this can clip into a stroller, so we don't have to buy a separate stroller. So we'll save money on the stroller, but we'll eventually need a different car seat.
Would this baby be hugely soothed right now? So Nina, there's classes of these devices that I think a baby should have, and ones I don't think I needed. That one I don't think anyone needs. You don't want just a swing that's dedicated just for little tiny babies. You want a medium baby swing.
So this has like an insert. So this is for little baby. Then you take it out. And
For bigger babies, potentially up to 7 years old, probably. You could put them in there.
If you grow real small, if you're not going to feed them, if you're not going to visit that other aisle.
These are a little much, but not too much. I could get behind something like this.
Oh, okay.
Just your basic 3 toy and some kind of minor electronics. $89.99.
Wow, you are a sucker.
I think if I was a little baby, this would be fun for me.
These are based on a thing called a mamaroo, and they're like the swings, but they go in all different directions, and they're supposed to really soothe a baby. So these are a lot of
This
people.
is like if you go into like grandma's for the month.
Exactly. People buy these now instead of cribs because they can spend like 170 instead of like 300.
And it's safe for crib use?
Yeah.
A lot of this sort of temporary furniture, I'm not psyched about buying.
Yeah, I'm with you. But this is pretty collapsible, actually.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're basically just buying a car seat and hoping to
I mean, you're
inherit
gonna need
other
a
things.
She's gonna sleep in a car seat every night in the house.
You're gonna need like a high chair. That's a
But
requirement.
not for like 4 to 6 months. Chico Key Fit 30 is on sale. Instead of
Whoa.
$199, it's $160.
What are we gonna
today.
spend the rest of the coupon on?
Probably the second base, because the second base is still like $80.
The sale's not gonna last forever, Nina.
I'm buying today.
All right, buy it.
We're gonna call now.
Do they still use the tag and retrieve system, or do you have to pick it up in a box? Doesn't look like that's the case here. Looks like you gotta like pull it from up there. You
and
didn't
me?
get a cart.
For Junt's cart?
Yeah. Well, I came in knowing probably no purchases for John today.
You weren't gonna buy us something for our baby shower? You weren't gonna buy us a robe?
You don't need any crap. No.
Thank you. This is along the lines of what I think we're gonna inherit. They have the frame, so you just put the car seat on
And
it.
these don't expire, right?
Oh, I hope they're not expired. But they made it cheap.
$100.
We buy one every couple of months.
$183 for these other ones.
These are yuppie strollers. Anyone that has a front wheel that has like the rubber remnants on it, you know your baby's not that important.
We don't need a tricked out stroller.
No. What is this? The 1800s?
Push your baby along for like a jaunty
That's
walk.
$400, Nina. Is your baby worth that?
I don't want to say no, but I'm not gonna buy it.
Okay.
So my baby is a minimalist. Right now
that's a
she's
good
got
thing.
nothing and she's doing fine.
Actually, not true. There are some things she owns already.
Already has possession. In the future, this child will be watching this video when she's 17. There she is, right there.
The general area.
Look at that. You can actually really see it then. It's really hidden by the multiple layers.
Yeah, that's why everyone's like, you're so tiny. And I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah. A lightweight deluxe stroller for your baby.
Oh, umbrella strollers. These are very popular for the toddler set. You can't really like try out the mattresses though, like you can in a mattress store. Like you
I
wouldn't
mean,
put
what's
it
the
on-
difference? You just buy the baby one. Select anyone you like. I mean, it's just a matter of do you want to pay $99 or $199. So when I was last here, 12 years ago, probably about half this amount of space was dedicated to babies.
Well, look at the asinine stuff now. Like these letters over here.
How much would it cost to spell your baby? Gloria.
And they're all the same price, right?
$40.
Gloria. 6 letters. $40.
No, $48. She's not going to know what it means for years.
No.
N-I-N-A.
Now, how do you spell Nina? N-I-N-A.
Just write it on the wall in permanent Sharpie.
And then put an arrow down above her crib.
Yes. This is super cute. It's clearly a blankie for babies. Look at this sheep. Can you deny this sheep?
I enjoy this owl very much. Oh, I like the elephant.
The elephant's cute, but it's pink and I don't go in for that.
Okay.
That one's all right,
How
though.
about this gray one?
That's fine. If I knew that your baby didn't need tons of crap like this, I would buy this for your baby. But your baby don't need crap like this.
I'm just looking forward to the first day in her life that she spends with John just by themselves.
And he takes her shopping and they buy cashews.
You won't let her out of your sight until she's probably like 23. How about some velvet-covered hangers for your baby clothes?
I gotta be honest, I kind of like them. You know what I like is the sturdiness. They look well manufactured.
Yeah, they're solid metal. Very nice.
They look like you could lean on them.
Closet dividers? You're gonna get so many clothes for different years that you have to start setting up their closet before they're even born with
Nina,
like months of clothing.
Can't picture when that would be useful if you had a multi-baby situation. Let's say you were having 4 babies.
Depending on the genders, maybe you need like at least 2 dividers.
Nah, they could all wear the same thing. Who cares?
This looks very sturdy.
This is proper baby furniture.
You could sleep in this.
You could curl up in there easy, you know, with your body pillow.
You definitely couldn't keep like this in your room.
It's pretty nicely built furniture, though. This would probably cover you for a good 5 years.
And you can turn it into a full-size bed eventually, but then you have to buy the $200 conversion kit.
That's not that bad, Nina. If I was investing in baby, and let's face it, baby's a big investment. You gotta get a lot of money into that baby. You might as well just buy the fancy grip. It's attached firmly. This is the changing baby area. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4 babies.
I don't think they're supposed to sleep together because they can like suffocate each other.
Really?
You really have this idea in your head that someone out there is popping out 4 babies and they're gonna get ready.
You shouldn't buy any baby clothes, though. You should buy used baby clothes because they're gonna last a couple weeks or a month at most, right? And then you're gonna get new ones.
I was at Savers and something like this, which is $16 here, it was like $3.
I don't like the commentary on the baby's clothes, like hot little bastard.
Frankie, this is the gateway that separates the baby from the toys.
What's the trouble?
It's on such super sale that it might be out of stock.
Give us the floor model, which is already expired.
Oh, you don't have any paper.
This is when you purchase.
Yep, no paper. It's old. It's probably I shouldn't take it off. I know how, but I shouldn't. In Massachusetts, you have to be able to scan the price and print the price to put it on the thing. So that's why that printer's there. It's supposed to have paper in it, doesn't it? It's a violation anyway. This is the kind of Babby toy you want for your Babby. Oh, where are the video games?
They're that way, to the left.
With the video games in the back of the store. What era Batman is this?
70s.
What the hell happened to retail?
What's the trouble?
It's so a mess. It's so unfocused. But unless video games don't sell anymore, that's the way they've got them staged.
Well, physical media is lessening.
Video games used to be a prominent display item in stores. Now this is a tall aisle, like with no visual horizon or anything.
That's a good point. I remember Toys R Us was a major partner of Nintendo when we were kids.
Yeah, huge deal. Look at the shelf, the Switch aisle. Hardly anything here.
Oh, this looks fun. It's an index of NES games.
That's pretty cool. Nintendo video gaming is from here to the end of this aisle.
Right, that's all you get.
Tiny. Look at this area, Frankie. Tell me what it's selling.
Batteries?
It's another one, but this one's even worsely broken. Somebody ripped off the serial cable.
Oh, who would do that?
And they totally ruined it. I finally found one with media, and I had it run its diagnostic report. This printer's from 2005. Because I like to collect samples of the stuff in the field. This is still in really good shape. I need to scan an item, though. Pretty sure this one uses a 30-year-old control language. These machines are in such sad shape.
You can't do it.
So I was expecting to spend $284 today on the car seat and the base, but we're spending $216. The car seat was on clearance, and then it was even cheaper online. And then your sister gave us a coupon to ship to our home, so we don't even have to like pick up anything.
Nina hasn't paid for the item yet. She still has to cash out. So it basically is the old archaic ticket system.
I had to put the item on my registry and then buy it from the registry because I guess I get points for it.
Beautiful, vibrant colors on these bags.
That's the one nice thing you have to say.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at these nice orange ones.
This is on the way out of the store. Doesn't that look very 1997?
It's Mario 64.
Right.
It's got Mario 64 branding.
Meaning this has probably been here since then.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Probably an original purchase.
He doesn't look the way Nintendo would have made sure he looked like.
He's been repainted a couple times, that's why. They haven't repainted the M, but they repainted the rest of his face.
Fake Mario, sad. So I got pulled aside by a lady who thought I didn't have purchase with the store.
Yeah.
That was probably going to shut the camera down.
It was probably going to shut us down, but then I had purchase.
Nina is really having a baby, folks. I don't want there to be any question about it. This is not an act.
I only spent $16. It should have been $199. It went down to $169.
Yep.
Then online it went down to $139.
Yep.
Then Frankie's sister sent us a 15% off coupon on the phone, which took off $21.
Yep. So this is sounding like the $129 or so that I said it might cost.
Aha! Final thoughts on Toys R Us / Babies R Us as a store.
It needs an update, man. I mean, the retail technology is old.
Tell me about their doors, their exit doors.
They're so squeaky. We saw the door that was blocked, which is probably a fire violation.
Sad.
This one's pretty.
You'll be buying that? Yes. You're not done yet?
Some mom.
Here we are at the Swansea Garden Sale, it's called, at the Swansea Public Library. I've never been to this event before. I just saw a sign for it. I like gardening, I like sales. I'll have to check it out and see what we can find. I was told they would be printed tote bags, and there are printed tote bags. Very nice leaf prints. These are good plant prices, Frankie. Very good plant prices. It's like the flea markets. You collect all the plants, and at the end you pay. So if I want a plant, I gotta collect it now. At these prices, I cannot resist. That's a very good price for that aloe. Do you have an aloe in your house, Frankie?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. What is the fuzzy part for?
Audio.
It keeps the wind out of the microphone.
Oh, all right. I've seen those on the news and things. I always wondered.
They actually call them a dead cat.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad name for it. Look at these beautiful Solomon seals.
What is this?
That's a lily of the valley.
And then what's this?
Also a lily of the valley.
And then this?
Also a lily.
Well, they can't all be lilies of the valley.
It was the poison plant used in Breaking Bad.
It was most likely a flower called Lily of the Valley.
They're like a quarter of the price of Lowe's.
Really?
We're getting it. That's a Solomon seal, but this is a non-variegated.
Wow, look at this hosta.
$10 hosta.
How can we resist?
It's a very old hosta. Oh, I really want to buy it. I'm 3 tables in, and I'm already overhanded.
Did you tell me recently that your hoarding tendencies have been satisfied
by plants? Yes, it's true because there's so much outdoors. I could just plant them anywhere,
And they'll be dead by Christmas.
They unhoard.
Evening primrose. A big bucket of sticks. It's a quite impressive hydrangea that's just been cut back, but it'll come right back up again. It doesn't mind that it's been pushed down. I don't actually know what this is called. Summer Sweet Spire. We could just cash those out and then you could run them to the car. Yeah.
7, that's 10, so it's 17. Yep.
Just set them right here. We're going around again. I haven't got to the honey yet. I had to rush by the honey to pay to check out so I can buy more plants. It's an amazing price for that hydrangea.
How much?
$12. It's kind of hard to move and hard to dig a hole big enough to plant it in.
Boy Scouts that could help you.
A bunch of lilacs. Look at all these lilacs. How much for this Rose of Sharon? $5. Oh, getting a Rose of Sharon. You can't get a Rose of Sharon for that kind of price.
Looking for anything in particular?
Just browsing around. The vines are very nice.
Are your purchases today purely visual, or there's some kind of...
I just like these plants. I'm picking plants that I like and that I think are healthy and lovely. These are all perennial display plants.
It's all hoarding plants.
What will this turn into?
That. I'm considering this one too.
Okay.
I'm starting to get to the point where I don't know if I should continue to buy more plants because it's getting a little much.
Plant fatigue?
No.
Matt's sort of like that strong man at the end of Clockwork Orange that helps that guy out that's in the wheelchair.
This young man needs some help.
Oh, is there more plants in the center there?
Is that a yes?
Yes. 15, but this is an incredible pot. I think I should probably stop now. 3, 5, and this one's 15.
Oh, don't forget your other ones over here, right?
Yes. Oh, it's dirty too. I'm sorry, Matthew.
No,
just be careful. Please don't drop it.
Oh, you're ordering them around.
That is a very cute basket. So delightfully garden themed. So wholesome. Isn't that a wholesome basket? Nice stone planter. A little succulent. I love calla lilies, even though they don't survive. They never look as good later. Just locally?
Local, yes, right from Swansea.
Right from Swansea?
Right from my backyard.
Wow. I like the ones with the little trees painted on. It's very cute. How much are the little rocks with the trees?
These are $1.
But I'll buy one.
You are spending money today.
Look, it's $1. All right, I'm going to take one final look around, and then I'm going to call it. If I keep buying, my yard's going to be full.
Oh, these are onions. Smells like onions.
I have had so little luck with those.
Better to throw them from the seed.
Yeah?
They come up really easy.
Really?
They've been through the bulbs.
And then we're going to take the can.
The prices are so good.
Those are irises, the purple flower.
You really shouldn't buy any more.
You know how many hours he has to work to make up $3?
I have to draw the line, right? Because otherwise I just come in and say, take the whole thing.
How much do you think the whole place costs? About like 300?
No. Probably a little over 1,500. I don't know.
Buy and sell all these people out.
I just ruined the plant sale.
Shut it down.
John's here. I guess everyone else can leave now.
Somebody bought that $12 huge hydrangea, but the plants are flying off the shelves.
Makes me wonder why they don't do more of these.
Well, they're all donated plants, mostly from people's own gardens, for the garden club. We're going to take one final look at the succulents, then we're done.
These are like...
They're small pine
made
trees.
to order Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
Yeah,
you buy them like this.
I don't think they're in that great
they
a
all
shape.
come up terrible.
This one's pretty.
You'll be buying that?
Yes.
You're not done yet?
Some mom.
Hey, big spender.
All right, I'm done, for real. Maybe. Say, nah, I don't have the room for it. All right, this is the final plant.
This is John's staging area.
I've never been to this before. It's so lovely.
Everywhere.
Westport.
Oh, they have their own today.
I know, I skipped it to come here.
Have you been to the Westport one?
Yeah, this is better.
This is quite a bit bigger, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The prices are way better here. Yeah. Well, thank you.
You must be the plant whisperer.
It's kind of like hoarding, except the stuff dies. Oh, your crotch is filthy.
My crotch is filthy. Don't use this footage, please.
That's the price you pay.
This turned out a heck of a lot better than I thought it would be because the deals were incredible. We got a 10. This was a 2.
Oh, you're going to put out the full display?
Yes, you can see it all.
That was 15, 5, 39, 40, $42. This is incredible. So this is an amazing plant. I mean, you'd pay probably $80 if you could find something like this. It is a pot that's overflowing with tiger lilies.
Do you see yourself coming to the Swansea plant sale?
I do. Let me tell you, Frankie, I had planned after this, I was going to come to the sale, be a little disappointed, then I was going to go up to Lowe's in Seekonk and buy some plants. And now I'm not, because I have bought so many plants that I have absolutely no need to buy additional plants. There you go.
All right. Look at Mr. Best Parked over there.
Yeah, Best Park 2017.
Normally by now, John is in line, we're trying to catch up to him, but it's 10 of, and nowhere to be found? I might not make it through the storm. He's like Santa predicting fog. He's like, whoa.
Well, I better take off my pants and get in bed. Even babies have made it out today at 8 in the morning.
Wait a minute, he is here, and he already got malasadish. Checkmate, my friend. Malasadish is starting early.
Yeah, so I took advantage early. There's 3 obelisks, and I'd like to buy at least 2 of them. The perhaps frustrating thing is that the 2 that are the same are painted in 2 different colors.
Before the hordes.
Box back onesie.
We were just complimenting.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Beautiful baby.
I'm absolutely gorgeous.
Hello, beautiful baby.
They thought she was a young man, possibly the youngest man here.
She's being real sleepy.
Well, it is kind of early in the morning. Does that not have any effect?
I think it does on her. She's a morning kid.
She's got the optimal configuration here. I mean, what more could you ask for? These devices were never around when I was a kid. This is a like.
They had the backpack one.
Yeah.
She's in there.
She got this baby thing down.
We should date this. She is 7 weeks tomorrow.
7 weeks tomorrow.
Frozen themed moon bounces.
It looks like there's at least 2. I wonder why they put them quite so far away. So far away, in fact, that the fog is somewhat obscuring them. That's the thing about the line, Frankie. The line is kind of just an artificial construct. And it's not like they're going to file people in. Even if they did, who's going to go for those obelisks besides me?
It's just a way to express your excitement.
I guess so. These people are the most excited.
Yeah.
These people are incrementally less excited
Right,
after that.
Right. Madness.
We have to help John secure these.
Yeah, they're about $50 a piece. They're $5 a piece at the church fair. I gotta buy these so I can get back in quick.
You had your eye on those
I'm
things,
taking the 3, yes. I bought all 3.
Even if they don't match?
Oh, stop it. Thank you for shopping at St. John the Baptist.
Back for another round. This is just the beginning.
Just wait to see what he's capable of.
I like how nice and close John parked.
Are we going to be on the news?
We on YouTube.
Local hero doesn't wait in line. Eyes obelisks.
Local hero inflates price of original obelisk.
Wait a minute. I think there's a price tag on the bottom.
$29.99. Fantastic.
$29.99.
That's still an excellent deal.
It is.
Triple obelisks in place.
I still have hands free to help John with his purchases.
Let me see.
Frankie, did you see when I went for those obelisks, someone else was coming in at an angle?
Oh, really?
And
Right at the obelisk?
Yes. Who's going to go for those obelisks besides me? The section lovingly entitled Lamp. This item's $40. $40.
I think one old person knows the price of these particular lights. Like, it's probably like $120 lamp. 7 weeks.
You should have seen what you had to do to get her out.
Oh, jeez. This is the low glassware table. You can look down on all the wares. Get a good visibility.
$2. I don't need superfluous lamps.
Somebody was trying to change their lifestyle.
Oh, we fit.
And various weights. They gave it up in one big container.
One fell swoop.
One big pot.
There's a raised toilet seat down there before everybody just got those real hot toilets.
A JVC camera. Compact VHS. $25. Probably has like a 1/12 of an inch sensor.
My grandmother always had a lot of vases. Like, you could give her flowers and she would pull out a vase for it.
I like this, but I don't need it. I just don't need any more vases. I have a lifetime supply, as it were. You really only need like 6 vases for your lifetime. Oh my goodness.
But it's missing one little shot glass.
These were a weird fashion thing. You put oil in a bottle and then seal it forever with some mushrooms or other weird things in it. I don't need one of these, Frankie, but this is an excellent deal.
Is this one of your fetishizing old space heaters things?
Yes. $2. Reasonable. But now that I have not only oil heat, but the mini splits, I already have a backup heating system. I don't need no safety furnace. I also have the bathroom heater as an extra double backup.
All these square vases from, like, wedding centerpieces.
Here you go again.
Here's a little flashlight. It's got leaky batteries. Otherwise, I was going to buy it for 10 cents. It's got tons of LEDs. It's probably super bright.
Swansea oldies too.
VHS version. If anybody still has a VHS player.
I do. To Kill a Mockingbird.
There you go.
I have the old TV that I got from my daughter, who's been out of college 25 years, but remember it had the...
Yep.
Yeah, and it was perfect for the dorm, right?
Yeah.
Small. So we
There you
started.
go. You can enjoy the Kill a Mockingbird.
I'm looking for my lady. I see her every year.
I know, I haven't seen her yet. Lots of coffee makers because everybody's moved to the Keurig.
Irons of medium quality.
Cake mill.
Every year.
Look at this cute snowman. Isn't that nice? See, we've lost a couple snowmen over the year from the Great Snowman Collection. So whenever I see a snowman that fits its style, I'm compelled to purchase. You know, mixed country. This would not be compliant with the style. That's too kitsch. Look at these convenient devices. You hang your stocking on it.
Device.
I want to hang up a couple decorative stockings in my house for Christmas. $1 is about what I'd expect to pay for them in like a retail establishment though. But I think I'm going to buy just 2. I need no more than 2.
I would repaint him. Perhaps make him a pirate of some sort.
I don't know, he's a little scary. Head is articulated. $10. Great value. That's $2.50 a tray. How about a nice old-fashioned quilt rack? for the foot of your bed. If it's a cold night, you get up, you pull one from the rack, you're good to go. Whoa, look at that TV tray.
It looks more like a medical device.
How about a $50 armoire? You needed a new armoire for your new armoire room.
Cheap furniture is useful for dorm rooms.
Sure. But you don't usually put an armoire in a dorm room.
Maybe a college apartment?
Sure.
Maybe not an armoire.
Again.
That could be good. Yeah, everybody needs a table.
Yeah, maybe eat cereal at it once in a while.
Throw your first dinner party.
Yeah.
Make some kind of gourmet pizza for everyone.
It's like if you didn't want to invest in a full organ, you could get one of these nice dealies. This is not a very stable step right here. You can see.
Certainly not for the elderly.
No, not for the Juntler either. I don't know how I'm supposed to tackle this whole area.
Well, at least now that we have a kid.
Yeah, it looks somewhat legitimate. Did you ever have when you were growing up those electronic kits where you'd connect like things together and they have a book and you'd make, something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
From Radio Shack?
That sounds like a Junt toy.
It does. It was. But here is the more simple version. You just put the wires in.
A baby transport device.
You could store 2 babies in there.
You can store 3 babies this size.
See, he's back. He's back to this whole how many babies could the thing service?
John really wants to get value for his baby investment.
If you have 1 baby now, you're not sure if you're going to have 35 babies in a year. Then
I'm really following that logic.
They're like, kids love baskets.
Because there's a lot of baskets, and they don't want to take up the valuable space inside.
You know how much
Because basket's kind of a slow-moving item.
You know how much fun a kid can have with a basket?
A small amount. I mean, you can put things in the basket, take things out of the basket. I thought it was almost a stroller, but then the construction's nowhere near good enough.
Yeah, I'm not going to bend down to push my kid like this.
It's a real pretend stroller.
This company that makes this carrier for Bobby makes doll carriers for children.
So that you can be sort of like a nesting doll.
So when you're walking around with baby number 2, your baby number 1 can walk around with their dolly.
With their baby number 3.
It's the second baby.
This low quality Elmo.
It looks like Abo Elmo.
Let's throw this Elmo in the bushes right now and see how he fares in a few years.
Oh,
that's
a decade.
cool, Nina.
So it's good enough for the other Elmo, but not this Elmo.
How about a board game called Be Safe?
Teaches children to understand the difference between healthy and unhealthy touching.
Oh, that's like school guidance counselor level board game.
That's awful. I'd rather play Stampin'.
No, look, this whole thing, assert with love.
I think maybe it's just from a troubled home.
We tried to play the board games and work through the problems.
But we had to just give them to the church.
A boy or a girl? Girl. A girl. So sweet. Thank you.
I mean, how do you feel about all the baby attention?
It's not for me.
I think that might be all for me. I think I've seen it all. Obelisks, a couple of Christmas items. That's all we got this year.
Well, you gotta go inside and look at the silent auction and get yourself some pastries you're not gonna like.
Yeah, as per typical.
I forgot that they have that out in the middle of everywhere changing table. I could have brought her diaper bag and changed her right here. She probably is due for a change. I may do it. I may test the table.
I don't see how we're going to smash the patriarchy unless we buy her this tool set. I think he is so cute.
Biscuit loves the library. Gus was a friendly ghost.
Was? What happened to him?
Oh my god. Well, no, first of all, he is a friendly ghost.
Right.
He was a friendly guy.
Yeah.
Gus was a friendly guy. Gus was sick. Sour Patch watermelons, that is the ideal Sour Patch configuration in the watermelon shape. And then Raisinets, pretty strong snack. And then there's Junior Mints in the back. This person's movie night is rocking. In my pre-vegan days, Raisinets and Goobers, I love both.
You know what's awesome? Super salty popcorn and Raisinets. Because they just keep balancing each other out.
If you want to burn your mouth out of your face, super salty popcorn and Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. We've done that. We've gotten crazy.
It's intense. You drool for days. Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids. Wonderful. I don't know about these Mike and Ike's in the back.
I think at some point you need a chocolate candy. You're not just going to go all fruit candy. No. Nay.
They are sold out of the apple pies, the salmon pies, and the cerise pies already.
How do you know that? There's no signage.
I heard the woman talking about it as I came in.
I was considering a cerise pie, now I'm not.
Well, they're not available.
I know, now I'm not considering it.
Should we say goodbye? This is known as your favorite church fair.
It's very close to my house. Number 2, there's very convenient parking if I get here 10 minutes early. Number 3, Grandma's Attic is pretty great. Number 4, there's Malasottage, and they are very reasonably priced, and the price hasn't increased in my lifetime. Number 5, there are many, many seats. I can say at any point.
Yeah, the Little Compton one, you get a little bit you might not have a seat for a while.
No, you gotta find a wall in the cemetery to sit on.
So far, this is also Gloria's favorite church fair.
Yeah, her very first.
Very baby's first.
And therefore favorite.
I briefly considered the premium parking, then decided no. We're at the Roger Williams Park Zoo in Providence, Rhode Island. A Halloween spectacular with pumpkins. I actually went the first year, Frankie, And it was cool. And then each year they've been building it and growing it. It's well renowned in Massachusetts and Rhode Island and surrounding areas. It is very managed. The kind of things they've done are the things I would do. Like cordoned off places you're not supposed to go, have people parking you, have too many staff. That's like they had 3 people out front when there was really no reason to.
They had a woman in a pumpkin costume to let you know pumpkin's here.
We have a time, we have to be at the door. If we're not there, we're out of here.
We should probably go get in line.
When ordering the tickets online, they were really clear about the time you got to show up.
Yeah.
As Run DMC might say, you got to come correct.
Is that what he would say? They got a proper triple line philosophy, Frankie. They switch which line they're actively herding people into as these lines fill up, and then as they empty them, they refill them.
So you can get a zip ride here, too.
No, thank you. I wonder if they're using a quality symbol scanner from my corporation.
All set.
Were they using your scanner?
No.
You can buy fudge and cupcakes and caramel apples ahead.
This is where it begins this year? This is totally different. Nothing like previous.
I kind of want a soft pretzel.
They could use more chairs.
I got a pretzel. They tried to get my ID for it because they thought I was going for the pumpkin spice beer, but I was not.
Nay. What?
She mustered the courage for a pretzel.
No, there's no pumpkins.
No pumpkin.
There's a couple of lazily strung openings.
So how do they kick you out once it's 7 o'clock?
They just tell you politely.
Oh, so they clear it between?
We haven't even seen the pumpkins yet, and they want us to commit to the "we have enjoyed this experience" space for their photo shoot op.
These are sponsor pumpkins.
There are people trying to get out. So far, your suspicions have been confirmed. We're just moving in a single line through the experience.
John's way up ahead of us.
He's walking real quick. He's like, pumpkins
I gotta
my ass.
establish a grueling pace or I'll get really awful. Honestly, it's much easier for me to walk that fast than it is to go at this awful pace.
Excuse me, John, but is this the pattern? You run in front of us and then find a seat?
Yes. We're still on the establishing route. We haven't gotten to the pumpkin.
No, it's a long walk to the beginning.
I can purchase another super pretzel on the way.
There's some animals out and about.
A few, just a couple. Most of the elephants are going to bed, I think.
It was like only $3 for a water as opposed to like normal 4 at most events.
This sounds like
It's physically scanned into 676379.
Nice. Come on, jazz up this line. Get it!
no opening act, no MCs, no clowns on the line.
You ready for some pumpkins, people?
Ding tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. That's about all you get. Look at that line back there.
He knows what he's doing. How much for the horns?
They're $6.
$6? I can't expense that on my business card.
They're churros. I should have held out for churros.
It's a field dunks. It's a dunks you have to pay a fee to access.
You talking about my dunks?
I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you. Sound like you. A real-life replica of manservant Nat's chicken coop.
Late at night, you can hear him whispering,
"Do you have any jobs for me?"
Cut your grass, brush your fupa.
Anything. John's found his next seat.
John looks like an employee because of the orange shirt.
He just needs a lanyard. We made it.
Yeah.
25 minutes in.
Frankie, I'm always a fan of the little pumpkins, like this little one right here that has a pumpkin carved into it.
Don't need no money.
Don't need fame.
Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Come on, everybody, come with us.
There's a whole dinosaur section coming up.
They say you can clone a whole dinosaur from this pumpkin. Cemetery Taylor.
Oh, we've got an Egyptian set.
Dinosaurs to Egyptians. I got it.
We start at the beginning of Pumpkin Earth, which is the remedial pumpkin.
I was asking where the Donald Trumpkin is.
Next, Roger Williams Park Zoo brings us to the Pumpkin East. So subtle in its motions.
They got a nice cock pumpkin over there. I mean rooster pumpkin.
Oh.
The year of the rooster.
We're entering middle pumpkin era.
You think Gollum looks like he just took a big old fat?
He ain't no thick boy.
My wings are a hurricane. William Shakespeare's pumpkin?
Botticelli's Venus in a pumpkin.
I thought you said something else.
They didn't quite capture the Mona Lisa.
No, receding hairline.
With a nice big zit.
The riddle of the night is where the hell is John?
Composers.
As we continue through Pumpkin Earth.
What is with Porky's breasts going right up Bugs' ass?
Kind of ruined my pumpkin night.
the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular presented by Citizens Bank.
So I've been sitting here for a moment, and I had two people come up and like explain to me why they wanted to go through the gate here. I nodded them through.
Oh, so you didn't even tell them you weren't an employee?
No.
You should have said, I'm gonna need to see your ticket, ma'am.
It's my fault for wearing orange, trying to be festive in the season. I thought it was fun. I'm a big fan of those huge carved ones they save for the end there. And I actually really like the displays of the pumpkins tied up in the trees. I thought that was really
Pretty
cool.
cool.
Too.
I like pumpkins. There she goes.
It's $1 for 3 minutes. Spooky Black Friday.
Good morning, Nina.
Good morning, John.
We've dropped our 5-month-old off at her grandmother's.
Oh, so you're babyless.
I don't need to hear people go like, what's the baby doing out here at TJ Maxx?
While I think the baby is completely able to handle it, I think it's probably a good decision.
We have no idea where we're going. We could go to like a weird mall.
A weird mall, Frankie.
Like
that would be interesting.
What was that dying? The Emerald Square Mall?
Yeah.
The Emerald Square Mall.
Like some weird mall.
Look, I'm up for whatever, Frankie. I got no agenda today. I'm going to go to a store that you're going to take me to. I'm going to look for things, and if I see something good, I'm going to buy it.
And Nina says that she needs long sleeve shirts at JCPenney's possibly. All right, let's go to a mall that we don't have very much experience with.
Okay.
We're going to the Emerald Square Mall.
1 mile, continue on to Washington Street.
All right.
I haven't been to this mall since I was probably a young teenager. When it first opened, like maybe 93, 94.
I don't even think we know what stores are in there.
No, I think it's a 3-floor mall.
And they may have opened last night because it's Rhode Island.
Well, this is Massachusetts, though.
We're
in North Attleboro. We
I
took
thought
a
we
big
were in
trip
Warwick.
through Rhode Island.
We went through a wormhole. Don't make me fold up a piece of paper and stick a pencil through it to explain the concept to you.
We've driven by a number of McDonald's. They are all open, of course.
Big Black Friday deals at McDonald's.
Yes, they do have delicious breakfast burritos, which at some point.
He's trying to socialize the idea of a breakfast burrito.
Big retail sprawl.
Look at this. We don't know the difference between the mall and the sprawled retail.
There is so much sprawled retail. It's out of control, Nina.
So, John, you think this is a dead mall?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm going off some maybe erroneous data.
I remember this was a destination mall.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So far, I'm only seeing Macy's.
Well,
and a lot of Macy's parking.
I'm seeing a tremendous amount of parking.
A multi-floor JCPenney, Nina, for your long sleeve t-shirts.
Is it a 3-floor JCPenney? Because that would be an experience. I don't even know what you put on the 3rd floor of a JCPenney.
It looks like, people are parked, and it's actually going to be a little tricky to find a spot. Here's one now. I have one fond memory of this mall. I bought a Sega Dreamcast from this mall.
Where did you?
That green neon streak, does that say 90s food court to you or what?
And notice the Emerald Square.
And we are in this particular emerald corner of the Emerald Square.
It's a Tesseract.
In the 90s, they just made malls that made you want to dance, right?
Yeah. Not much happening here.
Very bright and brilliant Macy's. Light foot traffic in the mall, I'd say. It's a 3-floor mall. Look at this, baby. Holy. Actually, you know what, Frankie? This is the first time I've been in a mall this year.
There's a Sears down there, so we can't do our traditional Sears shopping.
This is the Black Friday destination.
Yeah.
The mall management office is on level 2. But the play area is on level 1.
But wait a minute. This mall's huge. This is it. You might have to pay a little extra to get yourself on the list.
Black freaking Friday sale at Spencer's. All tea is BOGO $5. All jewelry BOGO free.
It's not for me, but if you want to, for your life and your living, we're going to take a quick look at Sears, get it out of the way, get it off our plate.
We're going to start with our comfort zone before we go out of it.
You think that we've never been to a mall before?
Well, like I say, it really has been a year.
I have a child now, so anytime I leave the house without her is kind of like, I'm doing it.
I'm going to Sears.
I'm still a human being.
Some light foot traffic. The educational games place decided not to open.
It's kind of fun, too.
Candy Zone, however.
This is actually the first empty storefront we've seen walking through the mall, and we're about halfway through. So maybe not so dead after all.
Already beautifully decorated for Christmas, too, Johnny.
Frankie, there's people riding around on things.
I've actually seen this.
It's supposed to be for your children, but it appears that
it's for your tweens too.
I thought they wrote it in the little gated area, no?
Are you promoting that, or are you actually paying to ride it? Are you licensed to drive that zebra, ma'am?
Do you think they have a Yankee candle? Because I'd like a Yankee candle.
I can already see this is one of the more newly outfitted FYEs.
Yes.
Where it's more merchandise than it is optical media.
They had a BOGO sale on t-shirts today.
What is BOGO?
Buy one, get one.
Oh! Yogo!
They're open and ready for business. That much is clear.
This giant shoe department Encore store.
This is happening now everywhere.
At North Dartmouth, it took over the entire food court.
They got rid of the food court and put in a giant.
There must be really big business in that store.
That is a huge shoe store.
Shoes are still selling.
I buy my shoes at Walmart for $16. So.
Shoes are one of those hot items.
Not my bag.
Well, yeah, but you're not a tween. You're not in the BOGO demo.
As we move down to this end of the mall, things are looking a little more ratty.
But this is where they keep Santa.
This escalator is completely and obviously out of service.
Do you think they're trying to drive Sears out?
Cauterize the wound.
They're like, we could have a shoe department 3 floors high.
Any Black Friday deals?
Buy one, get one half.
BOGO!
It's basically the vest you're wearing now, Nina.
I would buy a purple shirt and wear that vest.
I can see you in that exact outfit.
That's probably the updated one, because this is 4 or 5 years old. You can view this vest in previous Black Friday content.
We don't buy a lot of new clothes around here at Red Cow.
This happened to our Sears in Dartmouth. Like, a huge portion of the Sears becomes basically a Land's End.
Yeah.
They've made it a catalog.
I have to say, it's a little quiet in here.
Yeah, well, we have the nice, jolly music out there. In here, I feel like I have to use library rules. I don't have much purchase with this floor,
It's
Frankie.
the Lady Land's End floor.
It's clothing and fragrances.
Let's keep climbing the Sears.
I want to see what a 3-floor Sears has to offer me.
Restrooms,
1 and 3, you know.
gift registry, mattresses, electronics. I think we want to skip this whole 2nd floor.
Okay.
Unless you want bath bedding.
No, I'm prepared to just go directly to 3.
I keep seeing a sign that says 10 to 50% off everything. Nothing is real priced.
I think Nina's found a new shed.
Could that be our studio space?
You could buy these 3-foot extension kits. So you can keep extending your shed longer and longer until you get the length you want. So we could make a 50-foot shed and that would be plenty of space. Wasn't this store bigger on the lower floors?
You know what? Yeah, whoa.
Oh, it overlooks the mall.
I think they're closing in on this floor.
That's a good strategy to close your store.
I like the tree shop, Frankie. I like it a lot. It's themed like we're looking at real trees. That appeals to me on kind of a kitschy advertisement level.
I actually love the selection.
I do too.
I'm loving the Bumble. I'm loving Charlie Brown. Nina is making them kiss.
That is so cute.
$20 for a holiday greeter.
Well, it's a little pricey.
No, that's a good price, Frankie.
Yeah, sure, but it's still too much for the thing.
They got cute butts.
Cute butts.
You don't see butts like this on everything.
If they were like $2 each, would you get one?
Yeah.
Look, we're trying to make it like old-timey. They're trying to bring something back. The weight of the world on that Santa's back.
I really like this Mickey water tower on this side.
The mattress section.
It's back there.
All right. Some stock.
This mattress was never $8,685.
Subway tile is now all the rage for kitchen backsplashes. So in their little mini setup, they've got little mini subway tile.
If I had a nice big house with a nice big kitchen, yeah.
You buy a mini kitchen to put in it. This is the whole electronics section.
Where mattresses is now, used to be electronics. As you can see, the walls are all set up.
You got one selfie stick.
Yeah, these are really cool. LCD display signs instead of tags, so they're actually computer screens.
For up to the minute pricing?
Yeah.
Are the prices going to drop today?
They could at any minute.
Well, no wonder they're going out of business, spending all their money on signs.
No, but it's really cool.
I think we found the dead part of the mall.
They're getting into loan centers and dental.
Yeah.
Army
Recruitment. Yeah.
When you use your dead space to like put in giant advertisements about getting space in the mall.
I'm not a fan of views like this, where you can see down 2 floors. I don't go in for heights that are more than a floor. 1 floor? Fine. 2 floors?
This is the guy who wanted to build a 3-story house.
Well, there wouldn't be any views down to the 1st floor, Nina. Let's just say that.
People wouldn't be getting vertigo on the 3rd floor. No. Not in my house.
They really only need 2 floors at this mall, obviously.
They regret the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
At one point, there was a line going into Victoria's Secret.
I wonder if maybe this mall had a special exclusion to the 6 a.m. rule. They petitioned to the state of Massachusetts.
You want to know about the massage chairs?
Yeah, I've never tried one.
Nina and I quite like them. It's $1 for 3 minutes. Give them $1.
If you want to pay with a credit card, you're getting 15 minutes.
Do they have like a cash entry system?
They do.
I can't see it because I'm too fast.
It's on the other side. So far, this is the only item in Junt's cart.
Kind of nice. I don't really go in for massages like in a general way, so.
When would you get a massage?
Yeah, it's got pretty good force too, because usually when you know you're me size, nothing really gets through. I'll probably afford Red Cow Studio.
Well, I mean, how much are we talking?
Probably, I don't know, 1,000 a month.
But the foot traffic would make up for it.
Yeah.
Come on in.
We could have a Red Cow store, sell Emily's dolls and and Red Cow DVDs. With that foot traffic, Frankie, you could move 20 units a month. Oh, it was nice. Very nice. I would consider having Nina pay $1 again.
When we came in, Macy's was on the left.
Yeah.
Is this a C-shaped Macy's?
A massive C-shape, because look where we are compared to the end of the mall.
We're gonna have to explore this.
I'm having more dimensional confusion.
Maybe Macy's is the length of the mall.
Because we drove around the Macy's parking area, but then we kind of kept going.
Should we just enter Macy's now?
Yeah.
Could there be 2 Macy's in this mall?
It's down there.
Is this a 3-floor men's store?
There are 2 Macy's here?
There are 2 Macy's in the Emerald Square Mall. One is dedicated specifically to men, I guess. 3 floors of product just for men. Segregation.
How do you men feel about this? It's just men. Where are we in space and time?
Maybe these are Martha Stewart products for men.
And, mattresses for men.
Yes.
Right, and couches.
Patio furniture for men.
Wooden cooking utensils for men.
Controversy.
I'm confused again. Is this store only 2 floors? Are we the 3rd floor of the mall?
I think we gotta go down to find out.
This is some confusing mall.
This appears to be another Macy's though, right?
Yeah, this is a separate isolated Macy's, right? It's on the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and probably not the 1st floor?
We're gonna go check that out.
We're gonna go find that out.
Makes you kind of interested in some patio furniture?
This whole floor is actually very interesting to me.
I mean, it is for men.
Yes. These pots, this is a really good price. Calpine Classic Stainless Steel 10-piece set for $167.99. They say $279, it's only about $240, but still, good price. They're 70% off. These are $60 normally, which I would never. $42 off, $120.
70% off?
7 times 12 is... Mr. Provo, my 8th grade math teacher, would be so disappointed.
It's 84.
84. 84 off 120, which makes it how cheap? Too expensive. This could really use some attention.
I mean, this is a Tasmanian devil went through here.
Isn't this kind of what you're looking for, John?
Yeah. Ooh. Any white towels around here? I could use some white towels.
This bucket is meant to bring you joy, I guess. $7.96.
You put your baby in it.
This is a nice pillow, Frankie, don't get me wrong. Originally, $200 USD. With 62% off, it's $75.93.
For men.
For men.
Is this separate from the other Macy's? Are there multiple Macy's in
Yes,
this mall?
there is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one on this side, and if you go all the way at the end of the mall, there'll be Macy's. There's all floors.
Okay.
And this one's only 2
2
floors.
Yeah, this is only the men's upstairs and the home downstairs, and the other
Got
one's
it.
all women's and kids and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so it is 2 separate
Yes,
stuff.
it is 2 separate buildings.
Okay.
That's the end of it. You get the full scoop from the employee. These towels are a really good deal.
On Black Friday, we always come back to the basic box. This is where John...
It's where he's got purchase. He's got to dry himself.
I do, every day. It's a thing that I have to do.
I'll just be honest. Nina and I do not wash our towels as often as they ought to be washed.
Once a week I wash them.
Really, that's pretty good. How do we get held up in towels?
I love towels. That's a Junt size towel right there. That's not a bad sheet?
No, originally $60.
Well, that's not bad for that then.
I'm surprised by now you haven't found a way to dry yourself that doesn't involve towels.
Well, you can't always get what you want, but you try some time. You just might find. That is Junt size plus. Junt size plus. Let me do a little trial. All right.
Could this significantly improve the quality of your life?
Yeah, it's a good quality towel.
Well, that's somebody's porn.
That would take a week to dry in your dryer.
It's still drying. Don't touch it.
Can I buy towels,
So, you giving up on towels?
Oh, I get stressed out by them.
You can't find white ones that are your size?
White ones that are the big mega towels.
No white bath sheets, only white towels.
Is this not our first foray into the 2nd floor?
Yeah.
It's a giant shoe department place. That's what's cool.
Oh, I was so deceived, Frankie. That's why I was so confused. I didn't think there could be another store there, but it's the shoe department on the 1st floor.
This place is awesome. They've got retro toys, retro games. Here's the Black Friday deal, though. Get a $5 promo card when you spend $50. John, I just recently bought those movie turtles up there. They're $100 each at the cheapest.
Did you buy the full set?
No, just Leo and Raph. But someday I will have to buy the others.
Probably.
Today I could get, if I bought $200 worth, I could get $20 off. Power Ranger selection.
Little furry friends today, $5. Peppermint bear, snowflake bear. For someone special, for your niece and nephew, donate it to Toys for Tots.
We're trying to figure out where John went to go sit. I assume it's in one of these cars. I was starting to wonder how you can lose a Junt.
Because there's no chairs in this whole floor.
We found one over by the cars. We thought you were there.
Yeah, but there were 4 people in them, and they're pretty firmly settled.
So the Toy Vault, the promo was a $5 card off of a $50 purchase, but not good until January.
What?
I was interested in buying potentially up to $200 worth of merchandise.
Yeah.
But no one was interested in selling them anything.
Yeah, they were like, well, none of our promos would touch that. And I'm like, what, $200 worth of merchandise? You wouldn't touch that?
It's gonna be my first purchase of the day is at the Yankee Candle. Buy 3 and get 3, entire store. Buying 6 candles.
Smells like a cacophony of scents.
It does smell like a cacophony of scents.
Cherries on snow. I get the cherries, I don't get the snow. It's for the cherry enthusiast among us.
You're gonna get a whole lot of footage of this from me. Sometimes I'm amazed at how accurate they can get scents. What would you call this candle?
Oh, caramel.
Yeah, it's hot butterscotch.
3 hours later.
I had to pick 6 candles.
What'd you get?
And then they had this awesome promo, and I couldn't resist. I got 6 jar candles, and then this lovely gift set, which was on Black Friday special. Very good deal.
What happened while I was gone?
You went to JCPenney's, you got your own adventure.
There was a scramble on these $5 long sleeve t-shirts, and there were very few smalls left, so I had to grab them before they were gone.
I feel like a mall shopper.
Who knew that was the store for you?
Oh, well, I did. What time is it? It's like in the 7s and the 6s?
Like 7:30. Well, this is kind of busy for 7:30 in the morning.
My sales associate, who was going home at 10:15 and was not happy to be there today, just scanned in like the same shirt 4 times. But one of the shirts was supposed to be $7, so it was just a crisp 20 for 4 t-shirts.
Let's see them, Nina. Show us your style. Yep, I can see Nina wearing that. Yep, that fits. This one, a little unexpected. A little green. This one is in line.
This is the one, because of the 3/4 length and the slightly thicker fabric, that was supposed to be $2 more.
Frankie, you ever sit down mid-shop and you look at your purchases?
Absolutely.
This was actually the Yankee Candle Black Friday mass promo. This will cost you $25. And look at this. It actually has a thing I really wanted.
Oh, I can smell the pine immediately as you opened it.
This very nice little display where you can put 4 tea lights in. This is a wick clipper.
Oh yeah, wick trimmer.
And then it'll take the wick out too. So after you trim it, it won't just fall into the candle.
They want you candling like a pro.
And I love the little box too with the ribbon that lets you inspect without like the box falling apart. It's just got me all over it.
Dunkin' Donuts, perhaps the largest line on Black Friday. Buy one, get one, 50% off on all trading cards. Are trading cards still a thing?
Yes.
40% off new and used CDs.
Well, there's a technology that I haven't bought in 10 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they were considered old and outdated in 2005.
Buy one, get one 50% off for graphic dongles and manga.
Graphic
noggles.
Graphic
dongles.
I often talk about how like the pop vinyls are the lifeblood of these stores.
Yeah.
The truth is, Newberry Comics is a place I used to come for optical media.
And there's almost none. There's a big vinyl area.
When did Bob Ross become the new Chuck Norris?
This place has drifted a little bit from its core kind of original comic.
Well, it used to be somewhat for goths. You can actually see the way the youth culture evolved by tracking Newberry Comics.
Yeah.
I think that shirt is real cute.
It is real cute. No question.
Reminds me of my kid.
They're so cute.
How much for the Pusheen?
11.
You gonna buy it?
Yep.
Wow. Well, you got to think there may be a day when Pusheen's not mass market.
That's right, and I'll enjoy the Pusheen memories. A pizza Pusheen? Pizza Pusheen? I really like this mug Pusheen, though. This is my Pusheen.
They're not out of media.
Yeah, they still have media.
But notice that most of it's standard def.
Yeah, HD media has not really caught on. I have the player, but I have 2 discs.
Yeah.
And most of them are box Mac.
Do you know what this is?
No. What is it?
Every single Super Mario comic that was ever published in Nintendo Power.
Yeah, I remember some of these.
Well, I'm gonna grab it. All right. So what I learned from the cashier is that I guess every April Newberry Comics does a like an exclusive vinyl kind of thing.
Okay.
And Black Friday does a mini version of rare and exclusive vinyls released.
The world I am outside of, Frankie.
Do you struggle to get on the escalator?
They always make me a little nervous. I like the escalator architecture because they're all in a line. You can go right up to the 3rd floor in a straight row. You don't have to like go up and walk around and go up and walk around.
$1.99 for DVDs. Pop vinyls are just the lifeblood. Get Japan Crate.
Japan Crate.
FYE has plenty of optical media. Lots. Peppa Pig teeny ties.
She is not on Black Friday special. She just exists at her usual price point at FYE. They also have George to go with your Peppa.
Are you asleep yet, George? I think that's it for the Emerald Square Mall.
I'm very impressed with the Yankee
And that they're not
and their
entirely
Pusheen on.
different.
I'm amazed that they can sustain 2 floors in such a large facility. And most of a 3rd.
And basically 5 floors of Macy's.
5 floors of Macy's, including the women's Macy's, which we will not have any purchase with today.
And now it's daylight. and we feel very out of sorts. Just look at all that Macy's. Look, there's no parking at Best Buy.
Temporary no parking. Actually, the parking lot is packed.
Introducing premium brands, something, something, and something.
Inside now.
Well, there were barricades. There were also porta potties. They were open at 1 a.m.
Yep.
Is it against the law or not?
No. 1 a.m. is okay. 12 is not.
Best Buy always ensures a Black Friday-ish experience. Oh yeah, I've seen these in other videos, these markings.
I don't know what they mean. They meant something at 1 a.m. They don't mean shit now.
128 gig for 30 bucks. That's pretty good. Maybe they got some good deals on hard drives though.
Let's wake up some computers.
It's not a bad computer, I guess. Oh my god, it's big bucks. I shouldn't hit it.
John, I've never actually seen a Magnolia home theater section of a Best Buy.
Yes, this is not in all Best Buys. Primo deal. This is at all retail facilities. It's not unique to Best Buy. $500 off an OLED TV, 4K. It's the best sale there's ever been on them, in fact. The best thing about 4K isn't the number of pixels, it's actually the HDR, the dynamic range.
Electronics have been big my entire life for Black Friday. I've got like black box fatigue. I'm sick of just like electric boxes.
1300, 4K, 65 inch.
But it's LCD. OLED's completely different. LCD is you have a panel that you shine light through. OLED, it's actually pixels that emit light.
What does OLED stand for?
Organic light emitting diode.
Purchases are being made.
If this was free, I would take it.
Still plenty of landline phones.
This looks like what an animated virus is always drawn like.
It has happened many times with technology that I am an early adopter. We have a smart home section in this Best Buy. When I built my house, when I redid it in 2014, I did all smart home. I love it. And now it's becoming the mainstream.
Hard drives. Hard drives.
Whoa, they've really been cleaned out. It's cheaper on the website than it is in the store. I don't know about that. I gotta find out how much this actually is to the register because I can't find this exact item on their website. 4 terabyte My Passport Ultra hard drive.
130.
130?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So where's the line? What? I'm not following any arrows. Excuse me? Where do I need to go to check
You
out?
have to follow the blue line.
Follow the arrows.
I'm not gonna follow.
You have to follow the blue line.
Or else they'll send you back.
Yep.
So John was told to follow the blue lines and he got pissed off and left. By the way, he's right. There's no reason to be following these. This is all going to the back of the store to get to the cash register. It wraps around the entire store. Look, we're trying to get to the cash register and it goes all the way through the fridges.
All day. Maybe this is important at 1 a.m. If this is the kind of asinine you pull all of your Best Buy, this is why you were failed.
This all this to get to the registers.
I can see why John didn't want to do it. This is like a death march.
Yeah, why are you still enforcing this?
Sorry?
Why are you still enforcing this?
When will this end, the blue line system? Is this going to go on for you all day?
It's going to end at the end of the day.
We walked around the whole store. You go through the refrigerators.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I wasn't going to do that.
But they probably could have saved a sale if they were just like pick up the line right there in appliances because you didn't need to go all the way around.
There's no reason to go all the way around.
I wasn't gonna subscribe to the bullshit. I'm willing to get in line, but there was no line.
No.
So I'm not gonna give you my business, Best Buy. I'm not gonna give it to you today, and you're off the buying list forever. Goodbye, Best Buy.
They might have needed that at 1 a.m.
Oh yes, 100%.
And they don't want to pull the tape up off the rug.
But either that or it was some bullshit from a corporate office that said they need to walk all the way through the store on Black Friday. Either way, it cost them a sale today. I went on Amazon. I ordered it for $13 cheaper.
There you go.
It'll be here on Monday.
Peanut butter, sorry. You
It's a thing to have a combination pool store and Christmas store, but I've never seen one as huge in a pool store or in the Christmas store as where we're at today.
Have you ever been to the Christmas place?
I have never, Frankie. I had only heard of the town it's in, Abington, Massachusetts. I only heard of it in passing. You come upon the Christmas place and you think, holy, they've got some big Christmas business. This is the A warehouse. See the A sign? There's a B down there for the B warehouse. I don't think that every building is for Christmas. I think that some buildings are for pools. A little Christmas music?
Yes.
Ready to spend. I bought my wallet. It's taped up, so you know I couldn't find the bag of existing wallets. It looks like largely Playmobil.
Oh, there's the train! Yeah! Oh, 2 trains!
That kid was pretty thrilled.
I'm kind of thrilled too. This is a really big Playmobil collection. Press here for yellow train. Should I press here for yellow train?
Yeah.
I'm not sure my button had any effect.
Real stickage.
And some heifers in there too, carrying some real looking rocks. Oh, this is where Santa is. Look at the animatronics.
Some snowmen for you?
This place is pretty Christmassy. I like those cats.
A lot of open space, John.
Yes, good for me. That probably indicates this is a pretty high traffic establishment. This 1,512 light set, larger than I'm used to seeing. Wow. Christmas lights for your windows. What a variety. Automatic timer candle lamp for, you know, your candle lamp needs. Very traditional candle lamp with the fake melted wax, $7.99. Does look like you have a very big picture window. I thought that was a picture over there. It's not. You can
that's real.
Go that way. Colored Christmas lights, a lot of nostalgia for me. My grandfather would always decorate his tree in entirely red lights. It was very pretty. He would do it up with red lights and artificial poinsettias. They actually have a tremendous selection of Christmas lights. I've never seen pink lights, for example, before. All gold lights. Very interesting. They have a small wreath with each color light.
Maybe the pink wouldn't be so bad. Maybe my daughter would like to have just a little pink tree in her room.
C7 type lights and C9s. C9s are very uncommon to find now. Used primarily for decorating outdoors. These are big bulbs. That's the size of the bulb. Old-timey, very old-timey kind of thing. We're just in lights. We haven't even got to ornaments. Or trees, or wreaths, or rugs, or... I kind of like big Santa statues like that, but what do you do with it in the off-season? This is the extension cord section. In a normal Christmas tree shop, you might have one cord.
I am in love with the amount of selection.
And here's a look at your replacement bulb selection. These are LED cluster lights. These actually look pretty vibrant, though. I really like that you can see what's going on. Christmassy themed night lights. I love that robin right there. I like the snowman. This one right here. I think this one's a little more me. The glass? No, it's plastic.
Well,
for retail sale, $16.99. He's in the possibility list. Look for you, they got the boiler lights. Yeah, the Tweety Bird one with the little boiling above it. The heat from the light heats a little container of ethyl alcohol and it boils. So it kind of makes bubbling and motion in the light. Smells kind of nice. Scented something or other.
You like this nice chair?
I do, and it's on sale. $399.99. Kind of nice. It is germ compliant.
They have spectacles that you can try on while you look at the lights.
Every light has a rainbow halo. Ooh, it makes it a multi-Christmas image. It kind of like makes them little reindeer antlers. This one makes them into candy canes. Can you see the candy canes? What do you think of these frosted trees, Frank?
I think that they have a time and a place.
It kind of does look like a real snow touch tree though, doesn't it? It's big bucks though.
Yeah, it's like $900.
This tree is on super closeout. A 10-foot pencil tree.
For $150.
$150. Pretty reasonable price. Very reasonable price. Look, here's a tree that's emulating the type that I liked at the tree farm. And it's quite a grand tree, isn't it? $5.99. This looks like 10-foot ceilings, and they've taken the 2-foot piece off and hung it separately. I like these little trees, too. See, these are kind of pricey, though. Look at this one. $2.99. Small tree, but super high quality. So cute. Though a tree like this would never survive in such a small pot. So this is a hoarder music box made in Vermont. I'm familiar with this particular type of music box from the 70s. It's got bells that strike bells underneath, and it's real live, no speakers. Originally, I think they were in the $1,500 range in the 70s, so I think it's probably a lot more now. It's obviously not for sale, because it's not something you can get anymore. What a nice item to have on display for Christmas. A little 8-inch slim Christmas tree for $2.99.
Aww.
You're gonna get a little tiny tree?
I'm gonna buy it for Glow.
If you buy 12 or more, you get them for $1.99. How about this slightly bigger tree, which is $4.99? I kind of like this one too. This is just like, it looks like a real pine branch, doesn't it, Frankie? If you're gonna buy a little tree, this is a little tree for you. This is an upside down Christmas tree. New trend in Christmas trees. It's made actually for people like yourself who have little children. You don't put any ornaments on the bottom, fill up the top, and they can't reach them. I love the way the color just kind of seeps out of the tree. Isn't that really cool? It's much taller than this. It's actually been bent over.
When is too much style tacky?
It's true, but I don't think any of the trees here kind of violate that. You could still get away with this tree. I think you could make it work. Okay, there's only one tree here that I don't approve of. It's right over there. Look at that tree. Oh, I get it. You use it to water your tree. Instead of having to get underneath the tree, fiddle around with the watering pan, stick this down, fill it up with water, you're done. Do you have any big figurine displays? And even quite large.
They want to encourage you to come
every year. The cinnamon glazed cashews, that's kind of right up my alley, frankly. I want to go to there. They look pretty good.
Yeah?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Taking my water with me? Very nice selection of snowmen. I would consider some of these, but we already have kind of an expensive collection of snowmen. I feel like you could make a really nice Christmas display out of like these carolers, about $70 a piece. I like the combo. Gotta have wire rim glasses. I like them with a little more plentiful figure. This looks like a Marley and Marley figure.
You're going off of Muppets by saying Marley and Marley.
What is it, Jacob and Marley?
Just Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley. Who was the other associate?
I mean, in the Christmas Carol, that's it.
Oh, there was no.
They had to split them into two.
This shows how little I know about the Dickens Classic right there. These are kind of appealing to me in a way. I wouldn't really buy them, but I love seeing them. Nice Christmassy garlands. This is the garland department. Big bell sound, you know. Incredibly long streamer. Only $5 too.
When I was a kid, we didn't put up Christmas lights at all. My dad would put up a giant wreath with a big bow, and he would shine a spotlight on it.
Ah, yes. Frankie, how much do you think a 4 liters of fresh fallen snow costs?
I'm gonna go with $10.
It's yep, you're right, $9.50.
Wow.
Frankie, I'm gonna pick up a basket in anticipation. I can abandon it any time. Just a little candy cane. It's cute. I'm already seeing ornaments I like. Isn't that cool? Antique weathered bell tinsel for your tree. A lot of these ornaments really make me smile. It's like a camper, all Christmased out though. When I was growing up, we always had such an eclectic mix of ornaments, right? No particular style, just whatever we had been gifted or whatever my mother found and really liked. Massive section of bird-based ornaments. Simply huge.
Then I don't feel so bad.
Ooh, look at these nice pine cones. I like these. Oh, and they're not that expensive.
What are we talking?
$6.99. I like it. It is glass. Oh, I like it, Frankie. I don't have that big a tree, right? So I have to be kind of picky about my ornament selection. Look at this one. This was kind of the same thing, but much smaller. I like it bigger in the bigger package. Maybe get one of each. A small one, like you get that visual cross-reference.
That's nice.
This one's pretty too. And these are on sale. $4. Come on, you can't beat that. I love all three. I'm gonna get them. How about a little top, Frankie? You like those? Very nicely crafted. Holy cow. $2.99. What a deal! A little red pitcher. I love it. I'm gonna get this. $2. It's real ceramic. It used to be $6.99, then $3.99, then now it's $1.99. I was thinking about getting like 1 or 2 more. Isn't that orange kind of pretty? Is it a little too much though?
How do you feel about small clocks?
I'm not a huge fan.
Or how about this little fat chef that says cookies? It's Christmas time in the sea. Lighthouse, clams, sailboats.
Pretty cool though. Kind of cool to have a theme tree,
especially
right?
Around this area.
I like this Santa. He's very cool. $55. It's kind of a big investment.
You have to be serious about Green Santa.
Yeah. Stocking hangers. So if you don't have a mantle to hang on, you can put one of these. Remember, I picked some very basic ones up that look just kind of like this base plate at the church fair. But these are much nicer. We're in the aisle of tree skirts. And there's some very nice ones. I like that knit one that looks a little like a granny square blanket back there. We are in the Christmas scents department. And isn't that a lovely thought, that you could have a whole department dedicated to scents of Christmas? They have more Christmas varieties than I've ever seen in a Yankee Candle store. Mistletoe, Christmas wreath, which I have had before. Oh, Frankie. Give this one a sniff.
I'm gonna buy one.
Do you want this size? They come in all different sizes.
Yes.
I kind of want to get a candle too. A little pricey. They're more expensive than normal Yankee Candle. $27.99. Debating. Different brand, slightly cheaper. Ugh, doesn't smell as good. Smell this balsam fir. Smells like a bathroom cleaner.
It does. Okay, what's the smell of Christmas Eve?
A little bit of baking. I'm not in love with it, but it's not bad.
You turn a corner and this is what you see.
That's right. Not to mention the biggest selection of Playmobil toys I have ever seen. Playmobil is definitely something you have to get your daughter when she gets a little older. A more extensive selection of garlands and some pretty nice Christmas wreaths, if I do say so. I like these.
Yeah.
Isn't that very like country home style?
It's almost like what we made last year.
It exactly is.
What's all this?
This is like the real ornaments section. What we saw before, I think, was an ornaments preview.
It might as well be the Hallmark store.
Yeah.
You got some Mr. Hankies. You got some Naked Peters.
You're kitschy, you know? I love you to the moon. Duh. Baby's first Christmas. Duh. Our first Christmas, duh.
Glass balls that look like Santa.
They're actually plastic. You can get your ornament personalized. But you want an ornament for your tree that says, Baby Glow.
Okay. You know, I don't think your wedding should cross over with Christmas.
No. You ever heard of anybody doing a Christmas wedding? I haven't.
It's not very common.
Of course, there's got to be a room for your outdoor displays. When I was a kid, we had 2 of these. that we'd set up outside every year, this exact style. It's amazing to see them again. It's one of those things, you know, it's in your memory and you never thought you'd actually see it one more time.
A little sentimental?
A little sentimental. I mean, I think they're not that nice looking, really. I don't care for them, but it is very nostalgic.
They hit an $80 Big Bird. The obligatory Christmas story lamp.
Yeah. They've put plastic crystals in them to make them reflect the light, and it really makes them pretty awesome.
Normally at Target you see
more like this.
The wireframes. Check this like sparkling one out.
Some more ornaments, not surprisingly. They're not that kind of kitschy ones like Naked Peter. They're more classically styled. That's kind of right up my alley. I almost just lost my favorite hat. I got this hat when I took a trip to Sweden for work in 2007. It is my absolute favorite hat that I've ever found. You ever find a product like that where it's just the best? Ear flaps that go over the ears completely, fleece lining on the inside, and then a little ways up it just switches over so it's got a little ventilation out the top. Soft and super warm, I love it. Frankie, I was sitting here looking at the selections that I've made and I really like these. So I think I'm gonna get a few more because I just don't think you can find them this cheap and this nice. They have two types there. They have these which have the muted back and the sparkly front. Then they have sparkly front with sparkly back. And if I looked a little deeper, they had them in the other colors, so I had to. 4 of the big ones, and I also got 1 more of these little ones because I like it. And I picked up 1 more of these pine cone ones because I really like these too.
Frankie's basket. Here's John's basket. So I got a little personalized ornament for Glow.
And it looks really good. She's got really nice handwriting.
And then I also got her this little guy. I think he's really cute for her. But the idea, John, will be this.
Yeah. So this was pretty incredible. Still, I wish there were more ornaments like the ones that I selected. We saw all kinds of ornaments and really cool stuff, but some of the stuff that I like about the Pier 1 stuff is it really feels handcrafted. These are handcrafted. I kind of wish there had been a little more of that.
What was that total?
$75.29.
I beat you by like
$2.
Final comment.
Awesome. Again, I wish a little more ornament variety would have been nice, but otherwise, amazing. Convenient, easy parking right here.
Hey.
What's not to like? Abington Mouse. Abington Mouse. Well, I'm gonna have to spend at least $45 here.
She looks a little bit like you.
A little bit. I have never been to a tree farm before in my life.
Did your parents have real trees when you were
No.
there? No. So you...
Always artificial.
So what's inspiring it this year?
Well, you know, something a little different, maybe. I know I want to do a real tree.
Yep.
But do I want to do it in the house? Well, I was also thinking it would be really nice to just set one up outside, put some really nice lights on it, and enjoy it in the snow and all through the winter.
My mom used to do that. She had a lot of fake and real trees that she would put white lights on all winter.
And then it's sort of like self-cleaning.
That's right.
I can't imagine you're going to find a real tree that meets your
I'm
specifications.
already kind of impressed with these trees, honestly. This sheet has all the critical information. It's got the prices, it's got information about how long they hold their needles, all kinds of good information and recommendations, two-sided.
So are all the ones with the red and white already taken?
They're taken.
They just opened yesterday.
Either that or they don't want to sell them. The ones that fascinate me are these huge oversized trees.
That's for like industrial lobbies.
Or like town ceremonies. You know, if you got a town ceremony you need to take care of, like this baby here. There's some you can see like in the middle distance that's like, wow. Like that one is not for sale. It's already been tagged by someone. Maybe like the state of Rhode Island. So I got a couple concerns when I'm looking for a tree, right? I can say pretty easily, this tree, awfully weird. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's too like wiry.
This is why we moved to fake trees. We did the normal thing where I grew up with a real tree. Then we moved to fake trees as adults because we were like, that was too much work.
Now see, if I was gonna get a tree of this size, this is a white-green stripe, this would be a $45 tree.
Give it a smell. Because the best thing about a tree is that natural pine smell.
So the red and green and the white and green indicate price.
Price,
I was thinking those were the tags. Okay, there's more available than I thought.
You may not buy this tree. It is not for sale, NFS. Candy cane ribbons, which if we decide to pick a tree, we may apply our own, or we'll have an administrator apply it.
I associate buying real trees with my father getting grumpy. I have fond memories of it being like the first week of December, and there's like the first like light snowfall, and you're picking out a tree in the snow.
That's kind of nice, but kind of also a big pain in the ass, I would think. I love the needle style. It's very kind of spiky and formed all the way back in. They all have the needles on them all the way. Whereas if you look at like this one.
These are thinner. They feel like they're gonna fall off more easily.
Yes.
Is there a way for the tree to complement your current gardening strategy?
Well, in the winter, the garden really shuts down.
Yeah.
That is a new popular thing for the environmentalists. Now, maybe not here, but where you buy them and they have the roots all burlapped up so that after you have it for your Christmas tree, you can plant it.
Yeah, and it is kind of a really compelling idea. And I thought about that, and I think they do it here.
This place is like serious tree business.
I'm having a fun time just enjoying trees.
Grab a cider, go get a tree.
There you go. This tree, not a happy tree. I suspect this tree is $0.
I think Charlie Brown standards are at least like, it should be alive.
I was thinking about this tree, but it's red and white.
How are you supposed to get that home?
When they bale them, they get very small.
Oh yeah?
You really just have to worry about the length.
I gotta say, that's a junty tree.
It is a junty tree. 200 USD.
You know, that's a lot of tree.
Nina will have to roll on through the difficult terrain.
Off-road, baby.
I want something really nice that I'm feeling like I'm getting my 50, 60 bucks worth.
Yeah, you guys spent $200 to feel like you got your 50, 60 bucks worth.
Is Glow worried that I'm gonna start getting grumpy about this whole process any moment?
She has no preconceptions about what's gonna happen today.
Oh, that is one nice tree.
Isn't this beautiful? NFS.
Not safe for work?
No, not for sale.
I see a nice one over there. Where? Kind of straight ahead, just that one behind that small one. You see? Straight ahead.
Right there?
No, this way, left.
No. This way? Well, he is NFS. Maybe they keep the best trees like to make you think like, ooh, the quality of the trees.
Hi, puppy.
Does anybody know how long it takes to grow a tree?
I suspect like this one here, 5, 6 years old.
So when you finally sell one for $40,
it's been sitting here just doing its thing for a long time.
So that may be why some are not for sale, because it's just like, hey, it's not ready for sale yet.
But this one right here, for example, this is a nice tree, right? Not perfect. It's got a little bit of a thing going on here.
Well, you just knock that thing right off.
What, cut it?
Yeah.
But Frank, it's most of the height of the tree.
How do you feel about these really small trees?
I think these are not really on the table.
What about like a little chody tree like this one?
This isn't too chody, but I've kind of fallen in love with one type of needle now. This type here, plasticky, like I'm buying a fake tree. This is the kind of tree I'd go in for.
Oh, what's the trouble?
It's NFS and FS. We're just in field A. There's field B and field C and field D.
Oh my God, really?
And field F is not available to the public right now. I was only proposing maybe we go into the one adjacent field. One adjacent.
Okay.
And we also have the Myers, which they hurt. But they are a nice tree.
Yeah. Go take a look in the other field.
Yeah.
All right. The balsam fir tree has strong branches and a fragrant balsam aroma.
The dark, shiny green needles are 1 inch to 1.5 inches long.
You know what I think they need?
What?
An animatronic Santa reading that on loop.
Or at least like a 13-inch CRT monitor with a loop video on VHS playing back information about each of the trees. The tape is clearly too worn out and should be replaced. I can't tell if this is FS or NFS.
NFS. I think people decorated it with their own decorations and they're coming back for it.
Their own decorative NFS decorations.
You ever doing a search for a retail product and you start to get blinded by the options? This tree's cruel. It pokes you aggressively. She warned me about these trees, these pokey trees.
How are you ever going to make a decision?
Oh, frankly, I don't know. I feel like I'm drifting away from my core tree interests. This is too big. And it's not for sale.
You know what would be a better system?
What?
If they had huge visible tags on the ones that were for sale.
A lot of these ones that I'm passing by completely, like this one here, for example, it's kind of looking not that healthy. And that tree is 75. It's not an awful tree, right? It's just not the kind of tree you take home to mother.
This is a real nice tree in my opinion.
You know what though?
Not for sale.
Why not sell the good trees? All right, we're heading this way. I feel like I'm lost in a field of trees. I think they could have cut the stuff a little more.
Junt shaped?
They don't care about my butt. It'll manage. There are lovely trees that I would buy here. They're all not for sale.
You want to give up?
Is it too early to give up, Franklin?
What now?
I think it's time to give up.
Did you at least enjoy the tree farm experience?
I really did. I feel bad I'm not buying a tree. Because like it would be nice to just, get it done. All your best trees not for sale. What am I supposed to do? I'm willing to pay a premium price for a premium tree, but you don't got any premium trees.
A pine needle in a haystack?
Exactly. You just go to Lowe's.
Right.
Look at the tree. Take it home.
I think whether you buy one or not, come into a tree farm during Christmas time.
It's a real Christmassy experience.
Yeah.
It kind of is getting me in the mood,
Right.
Get me thinking about trees. Basket.
Didn't find ornaments you wanted at the Christmas place?
Found a few, but Pier 1's always my go-to. I've already been to the website, found a bunch of ornaments I like, just gotta see if I can find it. That one is very cute, I didn't see that one.
There's also a sloth in a hat, if that's more your style.
Peacock ball.
You like that?
Yes, it's going in my car. Look at this cute snowman. Hand painted from the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Inside. They like put a little brush in the top and paint it. Looks gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? They're up in the game. Usually they used to only have one variety a year. This year they've got all kinds of varieties, and I'm pretty excited about it. The glass elephant.
Oh yeah, that's way you.
That is way me. Isn't that cute? I'll make it the 6.
You're gonna buy 6 of these hush puppies?
Well, 6 ornaments in general. I've already got, this is the 3rd in the cart.
I like this cactus with the lights on it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's a white pine cone owl. I thought it was pretty adorable. I don't know if he's $30 adorable, but pretty cute. See, here's the thing. Nothing's as cute as this child. So screw it all.
I have kind of, pre-gamed this event. This one's only $4, for example, which is pretty cheap. The La Vienne ones, the hand-painted ones, more expensive. That first one, the peacock one, is quite expensive. It's about $30. I'm fine with it. I'm trying to use their website to pull up an image of an ornament that I want so I can show it to a salesperson so they can tell me where it is. But not had a lot of success.
Who's that? Do you like the orange?
I found one of the ornaments I was looking for, but it doesn't look as good in person. It looks a little gaudy. I'm gonna have to find a 6th ornament to finish my collection here so I can get the 15% off. I think it's just what I need.
Is that the one?
That's the one. So that's my 6. But I also want to look for a tree skirt and a runner.
Tree skirt aisle?
I never find a tree skirt I really like.
Well, what are you looking for?
Something simple, classic, elegant. This is kind of it, but...
Still a little too much?
How much is this thing? $80.
I think you gotta go to Walmart for what you're looking for.
I've been to Walmart. They have ones that are really lousy.
You got a Joy? Her middle name, Gloria Joy?
For the baby.
You're gonna hang it in a room with the little tree?
You all done with your ornament shopping now?
Yeah. It seems I cannot walk away from an ornament-based store without spending $70, because that's what I spent today.